Oh, there we are. Hello, Dion. Oh, it's Sweetie. What's the vodka doing there? Hi, I just went for a... Oh dear, look at this terrible lighting. I need to be in the shade and I can't quite... Oh no, this isn't going to work, is it? Yeah. Let's see. Sorry about this, but it looks odd, doesn't it? This looks very odd. I thought I'd huddle over here where there's a bit of shade, but it's actually not ideal at all. So let me think where to go. Bear with me, bear with me. I think maybe over, I've got another corner I can go to. So I'm gonna have to excuse me while we move. So we'll pop that, see if you, I don't know if you'll be able to see, where is Sweetie? There she is. There's Sweetie. I'm just gonna move stuff around. Oh dear. Right. Over here. Say hello to everyone, Sweetie. You'd probably like it if I just left it on her, wouldn't you? Oh, she's catching butterflies or something. Anyhow, let's move you over here. I think this would be more shady. Oh dear. Yeah, that's better. Sorry about that. Let's get settled. Robert's here, good afternoon. As soon as I seen Pear, I was on this notification like a rash. Dion, lol, I love Sweetie, wish I could have a cat. Oh, Sweetie's the best. Anyway, good morning to you, Dion. It's afternoon here. Hello, John, nice to see you. And who else have we got? And Heather's here as well. Hi, Heather. Just having a little bit of a reshuffle. Thank you, Robert. That's very kind. I have got a box. What's in the box? I know what's in there. I'm excited. So I went out earlier and just as I left, this arrived, so I didn't have time to open it. And then I thought, why not open it with you lot? So this is a quickie. This is just going to be a quick one. Dion says I'm in New York, just woke up for the live. It's 11:18 a.m. Oh, well, thank you very much. I hope you've got a nice cup of coffee on the go, Dion. And talking of which, I could do with a coffee. Someone bring me a coffee. No one's listening. Cat's not even listening. So does anyone want to guess what's in the box? Niche or designer is your first question. I love a nice box, says Robert. There's going to be a live stream later on, so this is a quick one. John Snow says designer. Anyone else want to take a guess? Chins or Chines? Hello, says niche. So we've got one for designer, one for niche. I've got a live stream later on with Hillary. So Hillary, the borough, is going to be on my channel tonight, probably quite late, because over there it's early. There's quite a time difference. So we have got quite the theme for you guys, which I'm not telling you just yet, but it's going to be a good one. It's going to be fun. Jon Snow says Girland, bit of both. Nope. Nope. There is a clue in the name, i.e. Pear. However, I don't think that's going to give it away. Dion says I think it's designer. Do you know, actually, Robert, I love a late night twosome. Yes. I'm not sure actually whether you would call it designer or niche. This is not standard. This is not standard. Let me think. It might be niche. Yeah, actually, I don't know. I think we're going to call it niche. So I've given you that, but it's yeah, I don't know. Maybe slightly grey area. Jon Snow says Al Haramain. No, it's not. But if you know an Al Haramain with a prominent pear note, do let me know. So yeah, shall I start unwrapping it? Yeah, let's do that. So this is something I've had my eye on for a while. Actually, one of my lovely fragrant friends over in the States was sending me I think a small travel size or a small decant of this particular fragrance, but she had trouble with the postal service and it came back. She was sending it again, and then it came up on eBay so it wasn't even available here in the UK at all. And then it was, but I wasn't able to test it or get a sample. And then I saw it on eBay, and I saw a review on YouTube that really made me want it. So on eBay it was quite a bit cheaper. Robert says, yes, let's get into that box and grab the Pear as well while we are open. So yeah, it was cheaper than retail by a fair amount. Amy says Pear Granita, or whatever it's called. Does Galan have something like that? Yes, Galan does have a Pear. I think it is Pear Granita. I think you're right. Yang Sandra says Nikolai Musk Intense. No, but that's definitely a pear flavoured fragrance. So good guess. Can you see it? Can you see what it is? Can you guess from the little bit you can see now? Dion, I always get excited when a perfume is unboxed. Well, I'm glad to assist in your excitement, Dion. I'm certainly getting excited. Robert, I expect the box to be open. Shine's presents are so fun. Yep. Anyone want to guess? Can you kind of see some of it? John says, is it a brocade? Amy's on it. Amy's got it. It is a clean reserve. It's a clean reserve fragrance. Can anyone guess what one it is? Can you see any of it? Or do you want me just to show you? Hi, Scott. Scott's in the house. He says, hi, guys. Right, I'm just going to reveal it then if you don't want to guess. Here we go. I hope they sent me the right one now. Oh, look, it's got a bee on it. Get your Pear out, love. All right then, John. So this is Radiant Nectar. See, does it say it there? No, it says it there. Radiant Nectar. It's got bees on it. It's a limited edition packaging with the bees. It's 100 mils. China says Aquanarelli from Clean Reserve is so good. I love this company. I've not tried anything yet from this company, so this is my first go. And Dion, never heard of this one. No. There's a few reviews that I've seen now on YouTube that just made me want it. Robert says, John, stop using my patter. So shall I undo the old cellophane then? Shall I? Yeah, so we're going to undo it here. I don't want it all in little bits. It's going to end up across the garden. Right, we're naked. We've removed the outer layer. So, oh, this is a really nice box. I really like it with those bees on it. It's quite a big box. See it go to my head. And these are a company that call themselves Clean. It says on here, sustainable, durable, eco-conscious, eco-responsible, recyclable, transparency. Well, I'd give it to the cellophane. That was definitely transparent. Vegan and cruelty-free. So I think we'll probably all like that quite a lot. Okay, it says in the back here, apart from the plastic, says John. Yeah. Amy's curious how musky it's going to be. Yeah, it's supposed to be quite musky. It's got ambrette in it. Peter's here. Hi, Peter. Nice to see you. It says on here, did you know that 90% of flowering plants and 35% of the world's food crops rely on pollinators like bees? In honour of the Earth Day's 50th anniversary, we've partnered with Earth Day Network to help promote our planet and the bees. And there's more stuff. I won't read it all out. Bee populations are in decline. Join us in our commitment to protect the bees. Okay, so I reckon it's time we got into this baby. Let's have a little check see. Joyous says hello. John Snow says, ooh, I love Ambrette. Robert says PMSL, the accent makes it with the tongue out. Okay then, let's do this. I'm kind of excited. I have sold 2 decants from this just to kind of justify the purchase a little bit more. So 2 people are buying 10 mils off of me. I got it for quite a cheap price, so I'm able to sell it for less than a tenner for 10 mils. I can't remember, £8 I think I'm selling the decants for. If you're in the UK and you want to buy a decant, just get in touch. I'm happy to sell a bit more off. I don't need all of this perfume along with everything else I've got, which I counted up last night, counted my bottles. Maybe we'll make that another guessing game for another time. Let's have a look at the bottle then. Very nice. So completely clear glass, clear juice, looks like water. The lid looks like wood. I'm not sure if it really is, but I think it might be. Peter says, go on, how many? John Snow says 400. No, not that bad. All right then. I think it's 142 full bottles and some travel sizes as well. But yeah, I think it's 142 bottles. I don't think it's necessary. So this label, so it's actually 143 now with this one, is it's got a little bit of texture on it. I'm not sure if you can see. Yeah, you can just see the lines going across. It's a little bit textured. It's got the very cute little bee on it. It says Family Floral Musk Scent Radiant Nectar. And here we are. So I guess I should spray it then. Let's do it. I'm nervous. Robert, Claire, isn't that musky? Amy, more a sweetie flavour. It's more a sweetie flavour. Have you tried it then, Robert? Or are you being rude? Let's spray loads and keep my head out the way and not breathe in. Let the alcohol dissipate. Ooh, can catch it in the air. That's nice. Yeah, so it feels more floral than it does fruity. Heather says, I've tried many of the clean reserves. No, it does smell fruity. Oh, it's got like a biscuit note in it. This is really weird. So it smells like, you can smell the pear. It's a sweet, it's a bit like the pear in the Jean Paul Gaultier Scandal à Paris, like a sweet, green, almost watery, fresh pear. But I can smell like a biscuit or a cracker or cookie, but it's not too sweet, almost like a cream cracker, but with a bit of sweetness. And it's not particularly musky at the moment. A little bit, a tiny bit musky maybe, like a clean feel. Peter, did you try Nikolai Angeli's Pear yet? Yes, I have a decant of that and I like it enough, but I think I prefer my pear to have a bit more sweetness. Have you tried it? Have you got it? Like a pear crumble, kind of. Although I feel like that biscuit note's maybe already backing off. But it, sorry, losing your comments. I love Scent NJ. Hi all, I love the clean fragrances. They are very fresh perfumes. Yeah, it has definitely got a freshness. Jimbo's here. Hi Jimbo. And Tracy. Haven't tried any of them yet. Sounds interesting. Sweet cream cracker. Yeah. I think that cream cracker feel's probably gone away now. It's more of a richer fruity pear. Oh no, maybe there's a hint of it there still. Hint of this, yeah, more like a cream cracker than a sugary biscuit. It's fresh, it's clean, but it's fruity. No, it is still there. That cracker note is still there. It's almost, sometimes you can smell it, sometimes you can't. It's really nice. I'm already wearing fragrance, so I've got La Belle on, which is another Pear fragrance. I've just got the dry down now. I kind of want to, I'm just going to spray this on top because it's so nice, so we may as well, right? Yeah, see, the opening of the fragrance is really quite fresh. Fresh, light green, almost watery, pear. But yeah, it deepens. So once it's been on your skin for a little bit, it's sort of like, it deepens up. And it's like you took a cream cracker and chopped up some fresh pear and had that on top of the cream cracker. And maybe you just drizzled a tiny little bit of golden syrup on top, and then you warm it up a little bit, and so that everything all merges together, and you take a bite and it dribbles down your mouth. Oh, I'm getting hungry. Yeah, and there is this clean muskiness as well, but it's not really musky, and it's certainly not dirty musky. It's almost soapy, but it's not soapy, if that makes sense. It's just clean, like Body Shop white musk musky, without it being too full on. Our Rich is here fuming, didn't get a notification. Oh dear, I can understand that, Rich. Oh, Tracy, are you making us some apple and blackberry tarts? That would be nice. Or crumble, yum. Oh yeah. Heather says it's already hot here. Fresh sounds great right now. Yeah. Yeah, it's a fresh yet sweet. So the closest I can get to describing it in ballpark situation is that Jean Paul Gaultier's Scandal à Paris, although I'd say that's got some more extra sweet notes in it. But it's weird how it's got this cracker, slightly biscuit-like cracker, and I like that. It's almost like a salt, I guess, like a saltiness, like yeah, it's just like a touch of something savoury, but in a good way. Because when you have something sweet and you combine it with something savoury, usually it's perfection, shall we say. Like when you have salt and sweetie popcorn, I love that. Is it salt and sweetie? Or is it salt and sweet? You know what I mean. There's something about combining sweet and salt or savoury. And I feel like that's happening here. I don't know what the notes actually are apart from pear and ambre. And apparently there's a Penhaligon sale, says Robert. I haven't seen that. I don't need anything from there, so I'm not bothered. Chines, oh my god, now I need to try this. It sounds yummy. Yeah. Yeah, it's really nice. I've heard it doesn't last too long, or I'll find out. I'll certainly let you know. But yeah, it's nice. It's really nice. Trying to think, is there any other way I can describe it? Am I noticing anything else? I don't think it's doing much at the moment in terms of changing. Maybe there's something slightly metallic, but don't be put off by it if you hate metallic. It's just something cold, not necessarily metallic, but almost like it's got some ice cubes in it, if that makes sense. Yeah, it's got a coldness to it now. Yeah, it's nice and it's cooling, it's refreshing. Even though it feels a bit gourmand. And I described it earlier as heating it all up and eating it and it all being juicy. It actually has a cool feeling as well. And it smells like biscuits and crackers. But mostly about pear. Yeah, I really like it. Did I need it? Of course not. No, I didn't need it. But it's nice. It's actually really nice. I think it's fairly unisex. If you're okay with sweet fragrances. So I think, John, you're okay with Alien Essence. Absolutely, you would be totally okay with it. I think Robert, you wear lots of different stuff. I think you'd be okay with it. But it is, you would probably call it a freshy gourmand. So it's like your summer gourmand, which is something I've been really into lately because obviously it's summer and I like gourmands. So Jim, needing something is never the correct question. No. Well, I've got it anyway, so it doesn't matter, does it? Yeah, this is really nice. This is definitely a fresh-ish summer gourmand. That's how I feel. And if you like pear, if you're looking for a good juicy pear in your life, then I think this is a good option. And I picked it up on eBay for, I think it was just under 60 quid for the 100 mils. Yeah, I think it was £59 with free postage. There was a B, did you see it? So I think it's cheaper than a designer really, a big old bottle there. So as long as I get about 4 hours out of it, I'm happy with that. You can still see the oil on my hand, so it's definitely concentrated. Jim, I missed the first part of the video. What's the name of the fragrance? It's called Radiant Nectar. Radiant Nectar. It's by Clean Reserve. And box looks like that. It's probably easier to find around your neck of the woods than it is here in the UK. We've got, I think there's one stockist here in the UK, obviously at full retail. Is it Cult Beauty? It's one of those. It's either Cult Beauty or I've forgotten. But it's easy to find. Google will find it for you. Jim, I find them a little underrated, Clean. Yeah. Well, I don't really know about the other stuff, but this one certainly, from top notes, is getting my thumbs up. Heather, it's easy to find Clean Reserve. They're on Sephora. Okay. Yeah, so I think they're much wider spread in the States than they are here in the UK. But yeah, it's really interesting because I wasn't expecting any, I was expecting pear and maybe a sweetness. I wasn't expecting a biscuity cracker-like thing in there. So that's been a pleasant surprise for me. I mean, it might, that's how I'm describing it, that's how I'm picking it up. It might be that you'll go and smell it and you'll get something different because it's probably not, I don't think it's a listed note cracker or cookie. But there, it just feels like there's this salted, slightly salted cracker in here. And it's really pleasant, it's comforting. The muskiness is coming through a bit more now actually. And it's like, you know, like warm skin, but clean. And very comforting, like you'd want your mum to smell like this when she gives you a hug. You'd want the teach, you know, like the really pretty, kind teaching assistant in your classroom. This is what she would smell like. This is a girl skipping through a meadow of wild flowers in a white floaty dress, eating crackers. Yeah, it's super pretty. very innocent. I guess that's the ladies I just described. Very innocent, nice ladies. John, sounds like me on a Sunday. You're totally a meadow skipper, John. I can see that. Okay, right, I'm going to cut this one short because I'm back later tonight with Hilary. So that's all I wanted to do, was an unboxing and first impressions. I hope that you enjoyed it. It's nice to see you all. Do come along tonight. It's going to be pretty late on my channel with Hilary the Burrow, and we've got quite the theme for you. So yeah, I think you probably know what the theme is, but it's going to be cheeky, so I hope you can come along. Thanks everyone. We haven't agreed a time yet, Jimbo. Hilary puts her kiddo, as she calls him, she puts Finn to bed about 8 p.m, but that's 3 a.m. here. So I'm not sure, I don't think I'm going to last that long today. So I'm going to see what we can negotiate, but it's going to be quite late our time and probably evening time for you. Anyhow, I'm off. Thanks so much. Bye.